When Australia announced changes to their squad for the Boxing Day and the New Year's test in Melbourne and Sydney, one name drew a lot of attention, and that was this particular youngster, Sam Konstas. Sam Konstas is already creating headlines in the Australian domestic setup because he's managed to achieve some notable contributions. And come to think about it, at the age of 19, he could be the youngest debutant batter for Australia. Not since Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins, when he made his debut in 2011, he was 19 years of age. But now you are going to see potentially another 19-year-old batter make it. Because Nathan McSweeney's been dropped and Usman Khwaja's form is also not good. So that's why you could see Konstas open, you could see someone else come in and partner Konstas. So we are all but confirmed a debut at the age of 19 as a batter for Australia. I mean, not since Neil Harvey, if you may have to look at it, that such a youngster made an impact in the Australian cricket circuit. Now, who is Sam Konstas? Predominantly, yet again, coming from the New South Wales school of cricket. I mean, New South Wales has produced legendary cricketers, and Sam Konstas comes from that line when you look at it. Now, at such a young age, Konstas has already achieved plenty of things as a young cricketer. I mean, look at it. Part of the 2024 Under-19 World Cup winning squad for Australia, although he didn't do that well. In the final, he was dismissed for a duck. But at that point, he's already been a part of the 2024 Under-19 World Cup winning squad. 107 versus India in Canberra. In that pink ball Prime Minister's 11 game, he had hit 107, which drew more calls for him to be included in the Australian team. 73 versus India A. Now, those two knocks ensured that he would be kept in the spotlight. But what initially propelled him into the spotlight was 2 Sheffield Shield tons that he hit as South Australia, and he was the youngest to achieve this feat after Rickyponting. Rickyponting had hit 2 tons in a Sheffield Shield encounter, and Sam Konstas joined this illustrious list. Many people, from Michael Vaughan to David Warner to Rickyponting, have all been endorsing that Sam Konstas deserves a call-up. Now, to make his claim even more stronger, Konstas hit a 50 on BBL debut for the Sydney Thunder. So that is why lots and lots of positives are coming in for Sam Konstas at this particular stage. If you look at his first-class record, it is remarkable because 11 games, he's hit 718 runs at an average of 42. Now, at the top of the order, we all know that in Australia, it is quite difficult to get going. In the Sheffield Shield, with the pitches becoming a lot more difficult and with this new Kookaburra ball producing a lot more swing and bounce, Konstas is actually ensuring that he is putting in a lot of effort, and the 718 runs is no fluke when you look at it. So, after his exploits was South Australia, there was a bit of a barren run, but his 107 and 73 against India A and the Indian team in Canberra has ensured that he's once again in the spotlight. Now, born on October 2, 2005, he's a right-hand bat and an off-spinner. When you look at it, the first starting point, 1,000 runs in grade cricket, meant that he was really ready for the big stage. And on the semi-big stage, when you look at the A Tour, when you look at the BBL, when you look at the Sheffield Shield for Australia, he's already delivered. He's been labelled fearless right-handed version of David Warner. Now, David Warner was an attacking batter who ensured that he would take the game away from the opposition. However, let us be very, very cautious about Sam Konstas because at this stage, lot of people are making their debuts and lot of people are actually floundering. Because when you look at Nathan McSweeney, he had a good run in the India A series, but then unfortunately he failed in the test matches. Against Jasprit Bumrah, against the likes of everybody else, Australia's new players will find it really, really difficult. And remember, the last time many Indian players were seen Sam Konstas, not just the Canberra and in the India A series, he got out for a duck in that Under-19 World Cup final. So that is why many Indians will be confident that yes, you can nip Sam Konstas early. But if he gets going, then you might see a very well-rounded debut at this stage for Australia. So Sam Konstas is all set to make his debut in the Australian team for the Boxing Day test. Let's see how he goes about it. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.